coffee without sugar, I would say that's a heresy. And you can see that we have some guys checking like major documents from load. Yes, finally, Romanian border. One gate is open for trucks. We already have some traffic because there far away is a tractor. Like, he knows, okay, he knows. He should, like, I don't know, stop here maybe for a few minutes, you know, let those cars go. Because what the fuck you can do otherwise? Finally, that's a... I thought it is a lady, but it is a guy, just with long hair. His mustache was convincing enough that it is a guy, yeah. So spicy, but it's good. And look, there is new Joe Rogan Experience podcast with Donald J. Trump. That's great, you know, that's great. Cheese is king, yes. We are approaching crossing section in Orshova, yes. This guy in front of me, he is from Turkey, from Istanbul. Yeah, it's a normal border. No bribes, no asking for €1 or €2 for coffee. I mean, you haven't seen everything because I'm not allowed to record, you know, everything at the border because they are going to lock me up, but hopefully they are going to join Schengen and it's going to be better, like at least a bit better. Between 8 and 12 hours. Another day, and look, I'm going to have a coffee. And do you know this feeling when it's so cold outside and you are too lazy to go out to get water? And yeah, I can open my bed, yeah, like that, and I can access those storage places that are here and here from inside, because the main access is from outside, but you know, it's cold and I just don't want to go outside. Okay, so the water is done for coffee. Nice. What kind of coffee we are having? Nescafe. Maybe some of you will say that it's a shitty coffee, and you are goddamn right, but caffeine is caffeine, yeah, no matter from what. I don't know where I have my sugar. I have no idea. I know that I have it, but where? Like, for sure not here. I don't know. And you know, drinking coffee without sugar, I would say that's a heresy. We have 35 kilometers to the border with Romania. And what is the plan for today? Plan for today is that we are crossing Romania. Yes, that's the plan. Probably I'm going to drive 10 hours, yeah, today, because I want to get to Calafat. I just want to get there, you know, to one of those parkings out there. Yeah, we can go, because they have showers, yeah, and so on. And I don't have a lot of hope for crossing into Bulgaria today, because it's Calafat, you know, so obviously. But you know, maybe, you never know. Okay, so that's the place where they are going to check how many tons we have, or not, it depends. Sometimes they are checking, sometimes not. And you can see that we have some guys checking like major documents from load. Yeah, we can go to the highway, look. Yeah, nice. We have just 7 kilometers to the border. Yes, finally, Romanian border. One gate is open for trucks. How many trucks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks in front of me. Okay, nice, nice. So it's going to be fast. Okay, so we are in Romania. Welcome to Romania. Almost 20 degrees. Yes, very nice weather. Very nice. And I already have my vignette. I have decided to buy vignette for 2 days. Yeah, today and tomorrow, because chances that we are going to cross into Bulgaria tonight are very low. It's like 1%. Yeah, 1%. Goddamn Calafat. Yeah, we have 140 kilometers to Arad city, which means to the next highway, yeah, in Romania, and I'm going to stop at this next highway in KFC, yeah. My typical stopping point, yeah, KFC for a chicken. Yes, I want some chicken. Yeah, I wish to get some chicken with some nice sauce. They have really nice sauce, something like ranch or garlic, you know, something like that, really nice. Romanian country roads, and we already have some traffic because there far away is a tractor, yeah, driving very very slowly with trailer. Ah, fuck's sake. And he can clearly see, like, look in the mirror, there's a line of cars behind us. Like, he knows, okay, he knows. He should, like, I don't know, stop here maybe for a few minutes, you know, let those cars go. Because what the fuck you can do otherwise when cars from the opposite lane are constantly coming, yeah? And can you see? Yeah, it will take ages for all of us to overtake him on this road. Why you are braking? Just drive, just drive, just drive. Don't brake, don't brake. There's a lady, Romanian, nice. It's just shit, okay? Disgusting. We are driving like 40 per hour. Disgusting. Like, what the hell? Like where he's going to Arad? He's going to Arad with this fucking tractor. God damn it. You know, I get it, yeah, I get it. He has to get somewhere, but at the same time, you need to kinda respect other participants of this traffic, yeah, of this road. Like, it costs him nothing, you know, to stop on the side of the road for 2 minutes, you know, 5 minutes, and to let those cars, and he can go again and make a new line behind him again, right? Look, nice. This place, you know, playful area. Just kids are missing. Just kids are missing. And we are braking again. We are braking. We are wasting our brakes. Yes. Oh, look, very nice, very nice. If I would have a home with garden, I would buy one for my garden. Oh, fuck's sake, look at this tractor. Finally, look, finally people are overtaking him. God damn it. Come on, come on. Because, you know, we have time, yeah? Like, we kinda have time, because I can drive 10 hours. But still, it is not enough time to throw it on the left and right. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, let's push, let's push. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Fuck yeah. Finally. That's a... I thought it is a lady. but it is a guy, just with long hair. Like, yeah. His mustache was convincing enough that it is a guy, yeah. It was convincing enough. Okay, now we can normally drive, finally. Okay, so we are passing Arad city. Road is not so good, but you know, as usual, yeah, as usual. And we have 50 kilometers to KFC, that is on the highway. As you can see, I'm having my KFC chicken. It's so spicy. Shit. But it's good. Okay, so we are on the highway again, and this chicken was good, I'm telling you, spicy but good. And look, there is new Joe Rogan Experience podcast with Donald J. Trump. Damn! Like, so I'm going to watch it. It has almost 3 hours. Guess what? We have 3 hours, even more. Look at this beautiful view. Let's just appreciate it, you know. Hills, forests, you know, beautiful Romanian autumn. Yes, so nice. 21 degrees outside. Very, very nice. Look at this cross with cheeses. Lord Jesus. That's great, you know, that's great. Jesus is king. Yes. We are approaching crossing section in Orszowa. Yes. Quite famous, right? Because in the distance you are able to see, or you are not able to see, Serbia, right? And yeah, we are going to drive using this part of the road that is going just right next to the river, which is very beautiful and at the same time kind of dangerous. Yeah, we have 120 kilometers to Calafat, to be specific, to some parking place, because I already know that we are not going to cross it this night. Like, hell no, because there is a line. Okay, there is a line to wait. And yeah, let's see our time. We have 4 hours of driving time, which is more than enough, but we have 7 hours of working time, yeah, which means that we have 7 hours to wait in this line. Obviously I will try to wait as long as I can, yeah, to be as close to the border as possible, and that's it, and we are going to sleep. So yeah, this guy is overtaking and there's a car approaching. Shit, the guy is just suicidal. Crazy Romanians. It's, you know, it is like natural selection, you know, in practice. Seriously. As you can see, we are having some trucks parked here. Yeah, this road, it has many parking places. Not every single parking place is suitable for truck, but view from those parking places is really, really nice. Seriously. Obviously now we can see shit, but I wish to park here at least once for a night. It would be awesome, you know, to wake up in the morning and to see this water and sun and, you know, mountains. Nice. guy is flashing his lights. There's probably some police. Yeah, in front of us. So we are going to keep it easy, you know, keep it slow. Obviously tarmac is not the best, as you can hear. Speed limit, it depends. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes 70. Right now it is 100 according to Google Maps. Good luck for people who wants to drive here 100, yeah. And yeah, it is 7:40 p.m. Yeah, 7:40 p.m. So it is not so late yet. I guess that I'm going to wait till around 1 a.m. yeah, to cross the border. And if I'm not going to cross the border till 1 a.m. then I'm just going to sleep, because it is pointless to wait for me more. Why? Because tomorrow is going to be a hard day, okay? It's going to be a hard day because we have to cross Bulgaria. Oh, and the worst part, you know, the worst part we have to cross. Shit. Look at this, those lights. It is a border to Serbia. Yes. Maybe we are be able to see if there are trucks waiting. I'm curious. I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. I can see just... Okay, so that's another crossing section. Here we have to go left, because that is the way for trucks. Fortunately, this red car is going here because this guy was just so fucking annoying, you know, braking like without any reason. Oh, okay. 97 kilometers left. Oh, fuck. And look at this. Here we are having a part of the road that is really bad, and we have to drive like using a bit of this emergency lane, let's say, yeah, and a bit of our lane. Because if we would drive like that, then it's much worse. We have those holes, you know, constantly. So just for the comfort, it's nice to drive like that, you know. It is much better. And there are few that kind of roads in Romania. In Bulgaria, not so many of them, because they are just shit, okay, 100%. Look at this, we are approaching another crossing section, and that's almost the last one, almost. This one and one more, and we have straight road to the border. Yeah. No one is approaching, so we are driving. No need for turn signals, no need for it. And one more. Oh, this guy in front of me, he's from Turkey, from Istanbul. How do I know it? I recognize the number plate. Yeah, from Istanbul. It's nice empty road here, nice. Yeah, now we have to stick to the left lane, because here sometimes are parked cars, as you can see. And yes, right now let's use turn signal. Yeah, we are turning right. And now we have 79 kilometers of straight road. Yes, and then we are going to have this point, this small crossing section, you know, where sometimes line is starting, you know, even there. but that's basically border area already, yeah, so we are still driving. We have 17 kilometers, yes, 17 kilometers to the parking, and probably much less to the point where line will start. Oh god. I don't know what's going to be there. I don't even want to know, but we have to go there, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Bulgaria and Romania to join Schengen, so maybe it's going to be a bit faster, because probably you will still have to stop to buy vignette, you will still have to stop to pay for the bridge, yeah, but there will be no corrupted border officers, at least, yeah, hopefully. So you are not going to give any kind of money for coffee for them, and they are not going to make problems for you without any reason, let's say, just because they can, maybe just because they are bored, and that's it. I mean, you can see, for example, border between Romania and Hungary, yeah? It's a normal border. No bribes, no asking for €1 or €2 for coffee, yeah? You are showing papers, everything is right, you are going. Simple, simple. And here? Fucking crazy. But you have seen, yeah, you have seen. I mean, you haven't seen everything, because I'm not allowed to record, everything at the border, because they are going to lock me up, but, plenty of people will tell you the same story, yeah, about waiting hours, days, bribes, and basically rude people, making problems because of nothing, or just for fun, yeah. But hopefully they are going to join Schengen, and it's going to be better, like at least a bit better. Okay, so we are approaching this famous crossing section, close to the border, and let's see what is going to be there. Damn, I really don't want to see, but hopefully the line is not starting at this crossing. Okay. What do we have here? Braking. Yeah, that's the crossing. Okay, we are passing this crossing. That's a good sign. Holy shit, the line is just here. Look, there is a truck with hazard lights. Fuck, it is almost the crossing. Almost. So, I can tell you right now that from this point we are going to wait between 8 and 12 hours to cross the border. Depends how it's going to progress, depends how lazy Bulgarian people are, okay? Between 8 and 12 hours. Shit.